experience sounds like. That's Padma Bhushan से सम्मानित Dr. R.B. Singh sir. और इन्होंने बहुत अच्छी बात कही. If you notice, he said that we have borrowed resources from the generation that is about to come, and we need to make sure that we return it to them, and we return with dividends. That's such an important thing. यार हम हमेशा सोचते हैं कि शायद हमें आने वाली पीढ़ी के लिए, the generation that's next to come, we have to create resources, but we have also borrowed from them. We have taken a lot, and we और कहते हैं ना कि यार उन आने वाली नस्ल को किसी और कामयाबी के शिखर पर पहुंचाना होगा. वो हमारी तरफ बड़ी उम्मीद से देखते हैं. हमें उनके लिए बहुत कुछ बचाना होगा. तो ये आरबी सिंह सर के विचार. थैंक यू सो मच सर, दैट वाज अ लवली एड्रेस. अब जो अगले स्पीकर हैं, दैट्स इवन वन ऑफ द रीजंस व्हाई this session, the whole program could happen. The chairman of SML Group, Mr. Deepak Shah. He's a stalwart in business leadership and implementing all the policies. I will request Mr. Deepak Shah to come for a keynote address. Sir, आइए अपने अनुभव बांटिए हमारे साथ. Please make a big round of applause. तालियां बजते रहनी चाहिए. एक्यूप्रेशर नहीं बंद होना चाहिए हाथों का. बिल्कुल. आइए सर.
Respected Dr. R.B. Singh, Mr. Augusto, Dr. Sorry, I forgot your name. Rishiraj. Mr. Dr. Arvind Kumar, Mr. Khare, all the dignitaries today present here, friends, industry colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I am happy to be here today on the second edition of Brand R.com, Agriculture and Rural Communication Summit. Actually, I am not a marketing man, so I have come here to really learn how to really do in today's time marketing. But having given a job of giving a introductory speech now. So friends, I would like to start my speech with a news that many of you may know. India last year produced food worth of $573 billion, second highest in the world. Much more, almost double than Europe and Brazil in value terms. We are expected to reach close to 600 and above. But this is not to take rest. We have a long way to go. Similarly, the agrochem, I was not sure whether I am only speaking general agriculture or agrochem, but I am from an agrochem industry to start with, now in nutrition and biologicals, but agrochem industry, we have become the second largest exporters in the world at $5.5 billion, leaving US third at 5.4. No doubt current year is challenging, and I think we will close in around 4.2 because the prices and all that have gone down. We'll come back to that. The domestic demand was estimated to be above $4 billion. That means the total production in India was about $10 billion. Leaving that number for 1 minute on the side, I would also like to tell that more than 80% of the export is done by members of Crop Care Federation and Indian industries. Today, India exports to more than 130 countries, but the majority of export is to Brazil, Latin America, US, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Japan. This contributes about 55% of the exports, which is definitely definitely a reason to give again a big applause to really celebrate these achievements. Having said this, 90% of the agrochemicals have become off patent. That means they have become generic. And by 2030 or 2031, we are estimating that 95% will be off patent. That means again generic. The reason I am saying this, yes, whenever an inventor brings in a new product, it has to be priced high, but the moment it becomes generic, we have hundreds of incidences where we can say that the prices have come down to maybe 1/3 or 1/4. The quality has further gone up. That there will be further improvement in the formulations. So my point to be taken is, India is the, no doubt, second largest, but a very high quality generic manufacturer. The total market of agrochemicals worldwide is estimated to be about 75 billion. So with 90 or 95%, we are talking 65 billion market to be generic. But we are only contributing 10 billion, which is hardly 15% or so. So there is a tremendous scope for Indian industry to grow. I suggest, and we must, government and industry should target to increase India's production and export to 20 billion in next 4 to 5 years. That's quite a high growth, but it's an ambitious target, but I think we should aim to achieve that. One of the things I would request, which we are already in discussion with Ministry of Agriculture, that the molecules which has patent expired are or at least 20 years old or more than 20, 30 years old, they may be given a relaxed guideline to register because these are proven molecules. They have been used in various countries for years. Its efficacy, its safety, and other parameters are basically proven. I'm not saying zero, no data. Yes, you will require certain toxicity data, local efficacy data, and so on. But what is taking 5 years and 6 years to register, if it can be reduced to 1.5 or 2 years, it would go a long way. Now I'm coming back again to the earlier that we have become second largest in food production. We have to also keep in mind that our arable area is not going to increase. Rather, it is decreasing pretty fast because of industrialization, new hospitals, new schools, new colleges, and whatnot. At the same time, you want to produce more food for future population whose calorie requirements are going up, whose need on fruits and vegetables are going up at a 45-degree angle. So, what is the choice? And the choice should be that we should not only grow food, but we should grow quality food with high nutrition values. High nutrition values for better health of human eventually. If you eat good nutritious food, your health is likely to be much better. For this, the current nutritional requires a lot of change. New technologies needs to be brought.